Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. I do want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. We are going to get right into the cards, you guys. This is going to be a general collective reading, okay? So one part of the reading may resonate, another part may not, and just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Yeah, so we're just going to get right into things, okay? Just was cleansing here real well. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides. First of all, you guys, before I even get into the prayer, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been so incredibly kind, generous. You know, I appreciate all you guys do. None of it goes unnoticed. Your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, which are free. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you very, very, very much. Okay. All right. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. Let's see what card came out. I'm a little interested. F. So someone's initial could be F, first, middle, or last. Ooh, a stalker. There could be a stalker whose initial is F. Come through, spirit. We're going to clarify all of these, you guys. So just hang tight. Let's get some more overall energy here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Oh, that's too many. I'm not taking all those. Of the highest white light, what does the collective need to know for their highest good? Oop, this card doesn't go in here. Seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, explorer. You could be a seeker of knowledge. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Justice. Justice for some stalking. Interesting. Nope, that didn't even come out. Moved, oh my goodness. Moved in next door. Whether this is on the same street as you, the same apartment complex as you, this could literally be on the adjoining wall to you, collective. So, there's going to be justice for these stalkers. Read it clear. If you are cross-watching and you are stalking and you did something like this, run, Forrest, run, run. You know what's funny is I've been getting this song in my head, you guys, and I mean, I don't even know, like, I don't watch this show. It's an old show. I think it's called Cops. Is that what it's called? And the theme song is, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? So, I don't know why, you guys, but that song has been in my head for the last few days. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Tried to get you fired. Reported you to HR or something like that. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Can we get two more? K. Somebody with the initial K and or F. FK, KF, K and F, F and K. Could have tried to get someone fired. They could have moved in right next door. Something to do with an ex could be involved. An ex-partner, ex-friend, ex-wife, ex-husband. Fill in the blank. Two more, please, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know? Property. Stalker, justice, moved in next door, property, and tried to get you fired. One more, please. Identification and a restraining order. Collective. You may need to find out who these people are and get a restraining order for them being on your property. Interesting. A restraining order might actually identify who these stalkers are. Interesting. All right, let's get some clarification. Motive. Angry. Somebody's ooh, dark web. Somebody could be angry and they hacked someone. So someone's pissed off. They're mad. Something about a credit card. Stolen pictures. Hacked pictures. Somebody could have hacked pictures, collective, of you. Or somebody, you know, hacked you in order to, they stalked you and then hacked you. I don't know. We'll see what happens here when we get into this clarification. Justicia. I like that. Justice for stalkers that moved in next door. Y'all, I just got that. Okay. This person, people, group, whoever this is that's stalking. Oh, and receipts. This just flipped right out. Evidence, receipts. I didn't even see that one. Okay. So I'm getting that whoever these stalkers are, they think they're getting away with this. They could even have an attorney or somebody that is telling them they're going to get away with something, but they're not. I'm trying to think. Let's see. What should we actually clarify this? Try to get you fired. I'm thinking we need to streamline this down because this is a lot. Let's see. We'll clarify evidence, receipts, property, and identification. So we'll do these 6 because otherwise there's like 10 cards and we'll be here for the next 3 hours. So I can always go through and just take one card to clarify those. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me see, what cards are we going to use next? Let's use this deck. Because I want some information. Okay, you guys, trigger warning. Okay, just FYI, this deck can get a little treacherous. I'm hoping there won't be any triggers in this, but... Alright. Alright, Holy Spirit. Trying to keep you quiet. Something about text, calls, messages, emails. Alright, Holy Spirit, tell me about stalker. What do we need to know about this stalker? God's right-hand man or woman. So you could be God's right-hand man or woman. Someone's stalking you because of that? I don't know. But I doubt this stalker is God's right-hand man or woman. Maybe they're thinking that, but that's the, you know, the devil's work. You know, if you're stalking someone, you're literally playing on the same playground as the devil. Repossessed. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Someone could have thought they were God's right-hand man or woman, but this was taken from them? That's what I'm getting. They could have used to been like God's right-hand man or woman, but that's been taken because of some stalking. Karma, Dharma, destiny. So that's karma. It was destined for them to be their I want to say holiness, but no. Their divinity has been repossessed. Letter. Interesting. These are all really interesting things here. Somebody could be getting a letter about something being repossessed. Child custody case. Somebody could be getting a letter about a custody case. Stalker. Y'all, let me know in the comments if this makes sense, because cybercrime. Somebody could be losing custody of their child because they did some sort of cyber stalking of someone. You know, I don't wish that kids be brought into anything here, but if you are raising your child in and around crimes, you really shouldn't have a child anyway, because, I mean, winning, keep going. We have, this is clarifying a justice. Winning, keep going. And this is right next to God's right-hand man or woman. So you are God's right-hand man or woman and you're winning. Justice is coming, collective. I mean, I think if you've been in the situation for a while, I'm getting you can actually feel this. You have to forgive me, you guys. I just got my Invisalign adjusted and I don't have my retainers in, but they do put these things on my teeth, and so I'm talking funny and it might even look funny, so my apologies. Childish. So somebody did something childish here. Whatever was done that was childish here, you're going to be getting justice for this. So something that this stalker did that was childish is causing them to have something repossessed. A gift is coming. So you could be getting a gift of justice here against these childish people or person. A Capricorn could be getting a letter. A childish Capricorn could be getting a letter. Interesting. Tell me about this. Justice. Online stalking. Capricorn. Online stalking. Child custody case. There could be a Capricorn that's going to be getting a letter about their child being taken because of a child custody case, because of something that they did, some sort of stalking. Because they wanted you homeless. Somebody could have done something here to make you homeless. This was a cyber crime. Online stalking by a Capricorn. There's going to be justice for this. Tell me about moved in next door, Holy Spirit. Karmic auntie. A karmic auntie could have moved in next door. Same street. Same complex. Same floor. I mean, wherever it is that you are. Harassment. A karmic auntie moved in next door so they could harass you. This is childish. Something is being repossessed from this perhaps karmic auntie who could be a Capricorn. It could be a stalker. This karmic auntie could have been telling someone to keep going, keep doing something. To God's right-hand man or woman, we have malicious intent. This harassment was malicious. It was childish. I feel sorry for whoever has to be around this karmic auntie. Karma. So this karmic auntie is going to be getting karma. She could be a Capricorn. What goes around comes around. So she could be getting a letter. Hired. So she could have hired someone to do some sort of online stalking. One more, please. For moved in next door. So she could have hired someone to also do something here. To cause you to be homeless, to do some sort of cybercrime or some stalking. But you're destined for greatness. Tell me about receipts or evidence, Holy Spirit. Money. This karmic auntie could have given someone money. There's receipts and evidence that this karmic auntie gave someone money and continued to push them to continue to go and continue to do this. Somebody could have been like, no, I don't want to do that. And she would be like, keep going. You're winning. Keep going. This is a false sense of security. Generational wealth. So we've got money. generational wealth. There's evidence and receipts here that somebody was harassing you, perhaps trying to take some sort of money from you. Whatever this was, it was childish. It was malicious. And forensics are in here, collective, that this was malicious intent. There could be forensics coming in about how this auntie was paying people money, thinking. Now, this is the other thing, is this particular toxic, distorted auntie here, auntie, whatever you want to call it, she could have been giving someone money to do something here. Really childish, to do some sort of stalking or something like that. And she thought she was going to be able to, like, in the long run, take some sort of generational wealth from you. But whatever's going on here, she could have even actually took some generational wealth. So this could be like in the form of an inheritance, a bank account, some sort of money. Whatever this is, it's being repossessed. Something's being repossessed from this auntie for this childish harassment. Now, if she had any kind of money, this money is getting repossessed as well. Job or business. So something about forensics, job or business, and money. Karma. Capricorn, letter. Somebody could be getting a letter at their job or business. There's receipts and forensics pointing to this. Guilty by association. So whoever she hired is guilty by association. Guilty by online stalking. Hired someone to do some online stalking. She could have hired someone to move in next door. There's receipts and evidence of this, that this was stalking. They could have moved in next door in order to a best friend. So this karmic auntie's best friend could be guilty by association because of some online stalking, cybercrime, perhaps in-person stalking as well. This card just fell off the top of the deck. Needs to stay in their lane. All right, tell me about this property, Holy Spirit. Acceptance. This karmic auntie is having to accept something. And this is property? Money. Acceptance? What is this? Illegal access to a mailbox. Somebody could have given someone access to someone's mailbox at a property. Or they accepted something here, some sort of money, to do something illegal with a mailbox, which is a federal crime. I'm not a lawyer. Fake news. So this auntie could have spread some information around a property that was lies. So let's say that you live in an apartment and all of a sudden people start looking at you weird, right? Like you could be like nice to people and be like, oh, did you just move in? Are you my new neighbor? And they just look at you and keep walking. And you're like, what is this? And then like this could have happened numerous times. And you could be like, wait a minute, something's not adding up here. Why is everybody acting so weird? Like everybody everywhere could be so nice. Except for right where you live. Like let's say you live in an apartment and like everyone on your floor is acting crazy weird. And you're like, this isn't normal. That's just not normal. Like, you could have enough life experience to where you understand that this is bizarre behavior. And so you could be putting the pieces together here. But whatever's going on here, this particular person or people were spreading fake news about you. This was malicious. Now, the other thing is this Capricorn could have been giving people gifts, if you get what I'm saying, to do online stalking or in-person stalking. We have bartender. A bartender could have been giving someone money. A Capricorn bartender, a bartender at their job or business could have been doing something. This person could be guilty by association. There's forensics. There's proof that this bartender could have, this bartender is guilty by association as being part of this fake news or lies that were being spread, malicious lies. Somebody could have accepted a property to do something. Somebody could have paid someone with a property? Like what? Hating on your spiritual gifts. So somebody could be, a bartender could be hating on your spiritual gifts. Somebody could be talking crap, spreading lies about your spiritual gifts. Good news. You're destined for greatness. Tell me about identification, Holy Spirit. Stole your credit card information. Somebody could have stole your credit card information and then accepted something under your identification. Stole your credit card info and identification? Interesting. What they did to you is only emphasizing how crazy they are. Tell me about identification. Government check scam. Secret exposed. Somebody could have done a government check scam and to someone else's address and then illegally access their mailbox. Someone could have also stole your identification and your credit card in order to do some sort of government check scam. This secret's being exposed about this malicious intent and this fake news. Forensics are exposing these secrets. I just heard this bee is crazy. You did it all by yourself. So you could have literally seen all this going on, collective, in and around your energy, and you maintained your sanity. You stood your ground. You handled yourself in the right way. They could have been trying to get a response from you, but these secrets are being exposed. Tell me about identification. The math is not mathin'. One more. Text calls and messages. So there could be good news coming in about text calls or messages, emails, something like that. There could be text calls and messages between someone, a karmic auntie and their best friend, and like a bartender. And this is criminal activity. You may need a protective order. Let's get a couple for this hacker card just while I've got this deck in my hand. Holy Spirit, tell me about hacker. What do we need to know about this hacker? Illegal access. Yes, I know. Hacker, illegal access. So y'all, somebody could have accepted something. This was illegal access. They accepted money to steal your credit card info, to hack you. Gang members. Okay. These gang members could have done some sort of government check scam that was illegal and harassment of some sort, and now they're going to have a painful ending, y'all. I can't make it up. These gang members are going to have a painful ending. There could be a bartender and an auntie that are involved. I just heard mark my words. Again, I'm really getting that these people think that they're actually going to be successful in something, and that's like part of the plan. Every last person is going to be charged. Painful ending for these secrets being exposed. The forensics are in. About this malicious intent, these lies, fake news about the collective. Something about a credit card and identification. These gang members have been identified. This hacker has been identified. And you did this all by yourself. You could have gone up against gang members collective, knowing or not knowing that this was the case. Hold on. I've got a lot of stuff out here. I gotta move this. So someone illegally accessed your credit card information or something to do with your credit. They could have illegally accessed your mailbox. Man, these people. So something wasn't adding up to you. Or rightfully so. Okay. Let's get 3 more and then we'll move on to another deck. Yeah, I'm out of space here. All right, tell me one more about hacker. Karmic feminine pressing charges. So what? They got in trouble and now they're trying to press charges? Give me a break. Or they tried to press charges and it didn't work. A bartender could have tried to press charges. This bartender who's guilty by association could have tried. There could be a letter about them trying to press charges collective against perhaps yourself. And now they're having a painful ending. This bartender could be associated with these gang members. They're all having a painful ending along with this karmic feminine. Now there could be, right now we've got 2 feminines, karmic feminines involved. A karmic auntie and a just karmic feminine. You know what I've been noticing lately is that the amount of women that are willing to do some of these things, it never ceases to amaze me. It's like there's more women involved than there are men. It's crazy. They're hellbound. This karmic feminine, this bartender, everything that was done here, someone could have hired somebody at their job or business. This could be a bartender or a karmic feminine to do some sort of magic, word magic manipulation, something to that effect. There could be proof of this in text calls or emails. This is good news that this is coming out. All right, let's move on to another deck. Let's see, what are we going to use? Since we're already on this kind of true crime thing, I'm just going to get a few of these. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about this stalker. What else do we need to know about this? Is there anything else about this stalker, this letter, this cybercrime? Corruption. So this stalker could be a part of some sort of corruption. Somebody could be getting something repossessed because it was corrupt. Somebody could have lied in a letter. So someone could also be getting a child, like slapped with a child custody case. They could be getting a letter about this because they participated in some sort of cyber crime to online stalk someone, to make you homeless. And justice is coming in for these childish people. Freedom. So I don't really know what that means yet. a gift is coming, and that's freedom. You could be actually getting free from this. Your Dharma is going to be freedom from this malicious fake news that was meant to cause some sort of painful ending. The secrets are being exposed. Affluent, wealthy, and upper class. Some sort of wealth could be coming in for you, collective. That could be this gift. Like, wow, law enforcement. Police. Online stalking hired. Someone could have hired a police officer to do this. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Law enforcement could be coming in and trying to slap someone with a child custody case, which is really sad. We have do not enter, no, wrong way. Law enforcement could have warned someone to not do something. A cybercrime? Okay, tell me about justice, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know? Man-made disaster. So whatever is going on here, these people did it to themselves. This was avoidable. They did it to themselves. A Capricorn for trying to, a parental figure. So somebody with kids. And we have revenge. So this was a revenge perhaps from a Capricorn. Trash. Ooh. Trash. So this was revenge. Somebody could have gone through your trash, collective, a Capricorn. Or this person's just trash. They could have avoided something, but they were childish. So they harassed someone. Evidence. So somebody could have been looking through someone's trash for evidence out of revenge, as well as online stalking you. Flight, air travel. Someone could have been following you on an airplane, or somebody could have traveled to do this. Whatever this man-made disaster was. Somebody could have done something out of revenge because something got repossessed. So they traveled. Okay, the other thing is, collective, I just got something I've never got before. This person could have tried to get a child custody case open on you, and you don't even have any kids. There could have been some sort of fake news going around about you being like pregnant or something like that. And so, like, this could be something where like an ex heard some news that was fake, that was a lie. They could have heard like news like that you were in a new relationship and you were pregnant or something. But it was fake news. It wasn't true. So this person literally like did something to get a child. It's not funny. A child custody case open on you because they thought you were cheating while you were with them, and then like let's say you broke up with them, they thought you were with someone else and you were pregnant, or some crazy thing like that. Something only they would probably do, right? Tell me about moved in next door, karmic auntie. Harassment, malicious intent. Ooh. We have inside, psyop, and DEATH. So there was some sort of malicious intent here that was meant to cause an ending to you being destined for greatness. This auntie hired someone as an inside job to harass you. They could just be saying this is fake. Oh, I didn't really do that. This was some sort of warfare. What else we need to know? Moving in next door. Wrong way. They got it wrong, collective. Whatever they did here, they got it wrong. This malicious intent, like, they didn't, I don't know what's going on here with this. Auntie, whatever. Malicious intent forensic. So somebody got something wrong about you. They were harassing you for, like, fake news, lies. They were doing something malicious here. Wrong way, go back. Interesting. Partner, spouse. So yeah, what was I just saying? They got something wrong about you. Your spouse or partner could have got something wrong here. Yeah, with a gift is coming in child custody case. A gift is coming like a child. I mean, I'm really getting, though, we've got, this is under justice. Winning, keep going. A gift is coming. Somebody could have been, like, pushing someone to continue to do something, even though, like, it's going to end up putting them in jail or something like that. Tell me more about justice. Mind control. Yeah, somebody, what did I just say? They were, like, telling someone, oh, just keep going a little bit longer. Just continue to go a little bit longer. I'll give you a gift. Oh my God, and what did I just say? They're going to end up in prison? Imprisonment. Warning. Imprisonment. So, yeah. Someone could have been warned about this. Imprisonment. A Capricorn could be going to prison. This could be a spouse or ex or something. That because they hired someone. They could have hired a bartender. Tell me about receipts. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about receipts? WAR. So there are receipts. Somebody waged war on you for money to cause some sort of fear. Harass you. Can I get one more, please, for receipts, evidence? Healing, recovery. So you could be healing from this collective, this malicious intent, this fake news. You could be, like, all your chakras could be aligned now. You could be really, debt. Guilty by association. A Capricorn could be in debt. A bartender could now be in debt. Somebody could have been pressing charges, collective, for some lies. We have gift package and a missing hidden key. Something about a package? Somebody could have stole a package. Karma. Somebody's getting karma for stealing a package. This is like the missing piece to this puzzle. Somebody's best friend could have stolen a package. Forensics could be like showing something. That someone's low vibrational. Someone could look like this. Smug. This could be somebody that you thought was like a friend collective, and they could all of a sudden be acting like this. Like, you could like have, been sitting across the table from them, going to lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever. And this person is like sitting across the table, like all like you're like, what the F is your problem? Like, why would you act like that? Like, why did you even come with me if you don't like, you could be like inviting this person to your house and they could be acting like this. You could be like, what? So we have work. Somebody could have come to your job, collective, to cause you fear. They wanted to cause endings for you in your job. They could have tried to get you fired. With AI, They could have been harassing you with AI. What? Gang members could have been involved in something, in some sort of harassment that was childish. And now they're going to face a painful ending. All right, tell me more about this. Receipts. Confirm. Cult and struggle. So yes, it's being confirmed that a cult, gang members, tried to cause some sort of struggle for you. They could have even used AI. Like, I'm getting, somebody could have used an AI program or something to harass you at your job. That's crazy. And this is confirmed. From forensics confirmed this. This was malicious. These secrets are being exposed. This was all to cause you struggle, and everyone is guilty by association. In this cult, this gang. They could have been trying to manipulate you. Someone could have even been coming, like, let's say you have an online platform. That's what I'm getting this is. Like, somebody was using AI on an online platform. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone, so just take that part if it resonates. And yes, Spirit's saying, yes, this was something like that. This was at your job. They were trying to make you struggle at your job. They hired someone to do this. The math wasn't mathing, and you understood this clearly. A bartender could have been part of this. Somebody could have been spreading news at your job. This was malicious. But forensics are showing, it's confirmed. The truth is out. Below ground level, yeah, these people are going to be put below the prison. Somebody really went low to do this. This was really low. Tell me about property. Regret. Yeah, somebody's regretting that they did something. They could have done something illegal with a mailbox. They're regretting this. They're regretting all the fake news that they spread. This bartender could be regretting this because now they're guilty by association. I'm going to put this yes card back. So they're regretting what they did. They could have stole your credit card information, something like that. Someone's in cuffs. Tell me about property. A male. So a male's regretting what they did to illegally access a mailbox, to harass in a very childish way, to do something corrupt, to pay someone, to do something. They could have paid gang members to do this. We have false. So this is fake news. This male is being exposed. This masculine is regretful for what they did because everything's being exposed. This false person is having a painful ending for everything they did. Tell me more about this property and bartender. A bartender could have done something with a property here. Ooh, we have DNA and KNAP. You have to kind of read between the lines here with KNAP. You guys, I can't really say it. DNA. A bartender's DNA could be proving they were involved in something. A Capricorn's DNA could be involved. A Capricorn and a bartender could have worked together to have somebody kidnapped. Ooh, this is a lot. Fraud, cybercrime, secluded area, and school. Okay, I'm going to put those back though, because that's just too many. Oh, this one like flew out again. School. The math is not mathing. And school. Wow. Tell me more about this property, Holy Spirit. Natural causes. Ooh, I don't like this. Somebody could have been planning to do something here, collective, saying that it was like it happened by natural causes. But somebody was like, somebody's guilty by association to have someone kidnapped. They could have done this because they were in debt. Hidden network. So there's good news about a hidden network. Private property. So something about private property and a hidden network. Now, with this natural causes, it's interesting because we have the dominoes falling here. So this hidden network, it's like let the dominoes fall is what I just heard. So the dominoes are falling. Each person is falling in line. This hidden network, they could have been identified by DNA as being on your property or something. All right, tell me about identification, Holy Spirit. Yeah, science experiment. What? And life insurance. Ooh. So somebody could have done something with life insurance. Somebody's identification. Somebody could have used someone's identification to get life insurance. Someone could have even stole your credit card information pretending to be you so they could get life insurance money. Or there's something about life insurance generational wealth that was supposed to be yours, or something to that effect, and these gang members did something here. A secret trip. So gang members could have taken a secret trip to do something. These secrets are being exposed. And we have ego, and it was in reverse. So someone's ego is shattered. They thought they were going to be able to get away with something, but they're not. They thought they were going to get away with some sort of life insurance scam, and what do? They sabotage themselves. The secrets are being exposed. This was self-sabotage. And secret. Yeah, somebody's trying to keep this secret. A trip that they made, all of it. We have secrets exposed. Secret trip. Secret. Self-sabotage, life insurance. Female, again. So this could be your energy, collective, or this could be theirs. This person could look like this, or whoever's involved could look like this. 3 cards just flew. I'm not taking them because that's too many. Okay, one more for identification. Timeline issues. So there's timeline issues here for a female. A karmic feminine, perhaps. And pressing charges. Cult. Guilty by association, job or business, and hired. Affair and cheating. Somebody could have said something about a female cheating, but there's timeline issues here. Justice and karma. Interesting. Good and correct. All right, where are we at on time? All right, you guys, I think this is going to be it. I mean, justice and karma is coming for these people. Let's just take a few of these cards and then we will close the reading out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some information for Stalker, please? Ooh, we have red rum, suicide. and choosing the bear. Rather be alone with a wild animal. So somebody would rather be in a bear's den than with somebody here. So it says okay, hold on. Let me go back here. We have red rum suicide, self-destruction through control, desperation masked as power, toxic entanglement, and hopelessness. So this stalker was trying to cause you some sort of hopelessness, collective. So perhaps they could take you out, or you would take yourself out. This was for life insurance money. Somehow this life insurance policy was illegally accessed. A karmic auntie, thought they were going to be able to accept, or did accept, some sort of life insurance policy. Interesting. This was corrupt. Tell me about justice, Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about justice? Inheritance, y'all. So this karmic aunt, there's justice coming for whoever this karmic auntie is here who tried to take this money. They wanted to take something that belonged to you. This was a life insurance policy, an inheritance. It could have been all of the above. Tell me about justice. We have needs a villain and entitled. Yeah. So this karmic auntie believed that they deserved something without having to earn it. They're the type that felt entitled. They could be part of a gang family here. And we have needs a villain. Thrives off opposition and only evolves when challenged. Fueled by friction. Needs a nemesis to awaken power. So there's justice coming in for this karmic auntie that thinks that they're entitled, that wanted to take something. They wanted to cause some sort of an ending. And we have red rum and DEATH. This was an inside job. They got something wrong. Now they're going to prison. Them and their partner could be going to prison, or everyone they partnered with could be going to prison. I keep getting, though, that they think that they're winning something. Baddie, confident, attractive, and independent woman or person who is unapologetically herself. So, yeah, somebody didn't like this perhaps about you, collective. They were trying to cause they were harassing. You could be a baddie. The number 171 could be significant. Someone could be born January 1971. Someone could be 41 or born in 75 or 95. We have medical checkup. Need for medical checkup before symptoms appear. Go see a doctor. Don't delay a medical review. Someone could have been trying to cause you some sort of need for a medical checkup or something. They didn't want you to heal when it came to something. Nip tuck. Self-maintenance, plastic surgery. I don't know what this means yet. Someone could have got some sort of plastic surgery with your generational wealth. There could be receipts of this. Or someone was like harassing you because of this. This was childish. Interesting. Tell me more about receipts evidence. Actually, we're on moved in next door. So the scapegoat. Somebody could have moved in next door to unfairly blame you for their problems, cause conflicts, or to blame you for something. They were trying to make you suffer emotionally, and this is like what the Capricorn looks like. So Wait, is that the ram? Wait, hold on. Isn't the ram Aries? What is the ram? Is it Capricorn too? Capricorn. I want to say it is, but I think this is Aries too. I don't know, you guys. Correct me in the comments. I know you will. So there's a scapegoat here. No, the goat is Capricorn for sure. I know that. So, yeah, anyway, somebody was trying to make you a scapegoat, collective. They could have done something with a package or done something with a key. And forensics are showing this. We have helicopter, villain era, and subway surfing. Yeah, this person was not only trying to make you the scapegoat, but they were trying to make you feel uncomfortable. And you could be reclaiming your voice from whatever it is that's transpired here. There's receipts, though, that somebody is like hovering around you. A villain. And subway surfing. Living life recklessly and on the edge. Coping mechanism. Rejecting rules or norms. Desperate search for meaning. So this person was living life recklessly. They were doing things that were malicious. This was harassment. Side hustle. So whatever this situation is here, there could be receipts that this karmic auntie had financial goals. And this was their side hustle. Forensics are showing something here. They could have been using money for plastic surgery or something. We have code switch and blemish. Interesting. So this person was living dual realities. This person was adjusting their identity depending on the space that they were in. Somebody has like a past wound or emotional wound. Someone's in heavy karmic debt right now, and this is a lesson that they needed to learn. This was a test of their character, and they failed miserably. This person is being looked at as being very low vibrational for what they did. This is confirmed. It's confirmed that they're part of a gang and or a cult. Okay, where are we at? Tell me about property. Making peace. Wow. This is clarifying acceptance. So you could be like making peace with this situation. Not them, but with this situation. Like there's nothing you can do to change it. So you're just having to make peace with it. It's time to release the pain and accept what happened. Somebody could have done something to try to take a property, a life insurance policy, an inheritance. This karmic auntie was involved. This could be your karmic auntie, or this karmic auntie is like part of a gang or a cult. We have adjustment period of rest, reset, necessary pause for growth or realignment. May need a change in plans. So you may need an adjustment period here, collective, to reset and go through this transformation. It's time to make peace with this. Innocent flower, serpent underneath. Dual nature, pure and gentle on the surface, but has a hidden, more dangerous or cunning side beneath. So you may be seeing that somebody might look like they're innocent, but they're actually not. Or this was something that was said about you that was fake news. Or there's somebody born in 1974 who was a part of this malicious intent that looks nice on the outside, but they're actually a snake underneath. Oh, shoot. Mr. Fake Nice Guy and Get Your Freak On. Oop, there's 3 cards. over and tender. All right, so hold on. So you could be the type, collective, where you invest too much emotionally, physically, or energetically into people or situations, often without boundaries. Now, this isn't a bad thing. It's just something that we have to learn from, right? Sometimes this is like speaking as like somebody is a yes person, and then they're essentially weighed down and burdened by everything that's brought to them or that's put on them. Like, you know, you could have a lot of situations at work where people are piling stuff on you and you can't get it all done, and so it's just like it's piling up and it's become burdensome. So right now you deserve to rest and relax, unwind, do you. Reclaim your power, let loose, get your freak on is what it says. Somebody could be born February 25th or 13th. Someone could be born in 1974, January 24th or 28th, 1986. Someone could be 40, born in 83. Someone could be 38. And we have Mr. Fake Nice Guy. Believes being nice should earn him or her rewards. May apologize in order to not be perceived as bad. So someone could be like the type that apologizes when they haven't even done anything wrong. I know I used to be like that, and I catch myself sometimes still doing it where I'm like, oh, I'd be like at a business and, you know, they have to go out of their way or, you know, go do something in another space, and I feel bad that they have to do that and that they're just doing their job. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a burden to you or whatever, and they're like, no, it's okay, it's my job. So like, I don't know, that's just people that have a lot of empathy for others tend to apologize and also take on things that aren't their job, that are they're always trying to help people. And that's kind of my situation. I'll help a stranger. And I had to actually learn that, yeah, it's not always the best thing. So tell me about, where are we at? 1, 2, 3. Property. Let them eat cake. Out of touch with society, acting superior while others suffer. Showing off wealth, callous. So somebody could be really callous here. They are regretful for what they did, something that was callous. This was fake news. A bartender could have been part of this. A bartender and their best friend could have been a part of, male bartender, could have been spreading fake news. Something about a property. Somebody could have been wanting someone to leave the earth and make it look like it was natural causes. With grooming, calculated process in building trust with a person in order to exploit or abuse them later. So there could be information about a male who was grooming someone. This was someone part of a hidden network. Somebody could be born January 22nd. Movement, progress, change, energy, momentum, shift. Shift from one place to another, state or idea, travel. Okay, so a male could have followed you, collective, to another state, followed you to a property in another state or town. This was a male who did this. Now they're regretful for what they did. This could be a bartender. Cut through the noise. Improve the distractions and get focused. People and things are trying to distract you. Ignore them. So this particular male could have followed you to another state or another city. Okay, they could have done this. This was corrupt. They could have done this and came to a property where you lived to spread fake news. They were trying to keep something a secret, but it didn't work. They're trying to distract you, collective. So just ignore them. Okay, one more for property. Cold feet. Loss of nerve or confidence in following through. Fear of commitment. Doubt creeping in. Somebody could be doubting something now, getting cold feet when it comes to something. So someone could be part of this hidden network. They were grooming other people with fake news. So they were lying to people to get them to get involved in something malicious. This was fake news. Now someone's getting cold feet because of what they did. You could be ignoring the distractions and now someone is having cold feet, or yeah, whatever the saying is. And we have magnanimous, rising above resentment, generous in spirit, especially towards someone who has hurt or wronged them. Yeah, that's easier said than done. So someone here could be thinking that they're hoping that you're going to still be nice to someone even though they've wronged you. Somebody could have come in your private property, collective, or they hired their best friend and there's evidence of this. Tell me about identification, Holy Spirit. Matchmaker. This is somebody you had a soul contract with. That's how you're identifying them. Is it someone you had a soul contract with? Now, soul contracts don't always mean good. Just because someone's a soulmate doesn't mean that, it was a good thing. This person self-sabotaged. Now they're getting a painful ending. There's some sort of connection to gang members and or cults, or somebody was like running things like a cult leader or something. All right, tell me more about identification. Somebody could have been trying to hook you up with someone, collective, like in a relationship or something. Poke the eye of power, disrupting power, challenging or confronting someone who is perceived as powerful or in control. Someone could be pressing charges. You could be pressing charges, collective, to whoever this person is that either thinks they're in control, or someone has made it look like they're in control or they're powerful. Soft power. Influence without force. Someone whose gentle or kind nature carries deep strength that others react to. So this is your energy, collective. You have this soft power. And then there's another person here who thinks they're in control. Undercover gem. Someone whose worth is hidden, even from themselves. Depth isn't obvious at first glance. So you have this soft power, collective. You're getting justice now from somebody who is perceived as being powerful. Somebody illegally accessed something when it comes to a female. You could be this female, someone illegally accessed life insurance information, property information, or inheritance. This could be a karmic auntie that was involved. The Holy Grail, connection to ancient traditions, lost civilizations, even extraterrestrial connections. So I'm getting this is your energy. You are this female, perhaps, that has this soft power. You're an undercover gem. You don't brag about who you are. You could have connections to extraterrestrials or even like ancient Egypt, something like that. High value. Yeah, you're a high value female who's an undercover gem. You have soft power. You don't walk around talking about how powerful you are. And you're going to be getting justice for whatever's gone on here. Because you're high value. You're irreplaceable and invaluable. You stand out above the ordinary. Your worth is just beyond just the surface, I should say. You're going to end up on top here with justice. We have insurance policy and adopted. Somebody could be adopted? Someone could be adopted here. This could be a bartender. Something like that. You could be adopted. There's something about an insurance policy here that was supposed to protect someone. Someone's hiding money, collective. Interesting. Okay, one more card and we're going to close out. Premonition. Intuition, waving a red flag or nudging you toward... Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. Intuition, waving a red flag or nudging you toward alignment. Inner knowing before the storm. So you could already know this. You could know something about an insurance policy. Or you could know you're adopted and somebody's not telling you. Or you could know someone who is adopted is involved in something. You could just know things. People could harass you and be like, oh, where's your crystal ball? And this is the thing, is when you know, you don't care what people say. People can talk all day long about people who are legit psychics, right? But if you are that legit psychic, you don't care. You're just like, and so, okay, these are the last cards. Dilly-dallying and taking a bullet. Taking the blame or pain for someone else's sake. Devotion or duty. Selflessness, self-sacrifice. Dilly-dallying. Takes life at a slower pace. Wasting time. Embraces leisurely activities with a specific purpose. Enjoy simple pleasures. Somebody could have been trying to get you to take the blame for something, or that's still what's going on. I don't know. You have to just, make it make sense for your situation, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, you guys. I love you guys. If you like the way I read, please do like the reading and subscribe if you guys would like. Hit the notification, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.